Good morning. We got our first frost in Houston in mid-October. That's crazy. That's my breath. That's my breath. I've been wanting to see my breath. I'm gonna show you. Come out here into the grass. Look. It's hard and crunchy and cold. That's crazy. We got frost. I can't see the roof of the house. Betting there's some frost up there. Okay, well, let me get set up for the day. I took the day off work to enjoy this beautiful morning. I knew it was going to be cold and I knew it was going to be just the perfect day. I think the high is only getting like into the low 60s or something. Very unusual. So we're starting in the 30s. I think we got down to 36. 36 in October. It's crazy. Okay, I can see the roof from here and it is white with frost. They're only going to be out here for a minute. It's too nice of a morning to keep them in the house. I want to see how my plants are doing. It's a light frost, so let's just see how they're doing. Mainly the tomatoes and peppers. Chloe, stop. That dog. I think everything's fine. I don't see any frost like on the tomato. Yeah, tomato seems fine. It feels cold. It's not frozen. It's not crunchy. These cabbages are gonna be fine. It's totally nothing to worry about, Nicole. It's nothing to worry about. It's kind of the best place to be. I mean, it just is. If I won the lottery, I would just do this every day. I wouldn't even buy a different house, I don't think. I would just do this. Not have to drive to an office. Okay, so first things first. This morning is making space. I need to make some space for all the seedlings that I started 3 or 4 days ago that are in my office. They're growing on quite quickly, and I need to make some more room in here. So, how to make room? I've got so much wasted space. That whole row is wasted. I'm just talking right now. I'm just talking. Yeah, tired of wasting space. Okay, today's episode is called Making Space. Okay. The eggplant I will probably move. The basils I can take out, move. Got more cardinal basil here. Consolidate, maybe dry some for tea. I think I found my purpose for today. Sometimes I come out here and I'm like, I know I need to do things, but what am I doing? Today I'm making space. Okay. All right. Okay, next I'm making a basil bucket. I just decided just now, I'm calling it a basil bucket. Hold please. So I have this container that I'm not using. I'm gonna put that potato dirt in this bucket and I'm putting all of my basils that I dig up in here until they flower or I figure out what I wanna do with them. It's genius. Okay. All right, I got a lot more root on that one. And I made a lot of space in the bed, so yay! I do have a pot. Okay, I'm gonna put it in that pot. Okay. That pot down there, I think that's a good place to put an eggplant. It's gonna get a lot of sun. This part of the garden gets sun first and most. I'm just getting things done. It's unlike me. Usually I do a lot of editing so that you think I'm getting things done quickly. Or maybe you've seen through that and you know. Take days to do anything. I've been continuously recording for 17 minutes and I've got 2 things done. That's a record, I think, maybe. Anyway, Let's take out this marigold. It's dead. I also like when I get all my clips back. I have hundreds of them and I can never find one when I want one. Okay, brief change in topic for a minute. Mr. Smith called me over to the mother bush gardenia to show me that the inside... These dogs. Girls, stop. To show me that the inside is rotting out. And there's a couple of bird nests from last season. So I guess we're gonna cut it back to the ground. I'm gonna take some cuttings and root them. Hard to see, but yeah, it just came right out.
It just, the way at the bottom, it's rotted at the bottom.
It's rotted. Oh yeah, it's just spongy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me go ahead and take cuttings and put this in water then. I'm guessing all that debris built up in the middle, all those leaves and stuff.
Yeah, maybe so.
And it rotted out.
Yeah, it just rotted out.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's sad. So I'm taking cuttings that are about 1 foot long, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. And I'm gonna take as many as I can fit in that bowl and fill the bowl with water. And roots should form in about a week or 2. But I've noticed when I do cuttings of this plant, I will take dozens of cuttings and I may only get 5 that actually make it. So the more cuttings I do, the better. I'm real sad. I'm real sad that this mother bush is coming down to the ground today. That's crazy. Anyway, it was not in the plans for my beautiful day off in the cool weather. Sad day. That's enough. Hopefully I can get those to root. Well, most of it's gone. It's sad. There she is. The mother bush. I'm so sad. Mr. Smith is gonna get the rest of it out of there. Chloe, silly girl. He's gonna get the rest of it out of there and put it on the pile. So, guess we're having a bonfire. Cool. I'm gonna take out those zinnias. I'm gonna move the garlic chives. I'm not taking them out, I'm gonna move them. They're in the way. They're in a weird spot. I'm gonna move them. Okay, so this little area is gonna look different when I'm done. Well, it's a good thing I didn't leave these carrots in any longer because tops were deceiving. That is absolutely nothing edible. So that'll go in the compost. And it gives me more room right in here for the strawberries to spread around, so. Put it right in there in the circle bed. Right there. Hole's perfect. Nice. That's perfect. So much garlic chives right now. And I think, aren't garlic chives good to put next to your roses? Hello? I didn't even think about that till just now. So, it's a monarch. Okay, I think I'm gonna take the Crimson King basil. I'm gonna dig that up from over the bed in there and put it in the circle bed over here. Okay, so I was about to dig it up. And I was trying to figure out where to dig. I was like, oh, is it rooted in here or here? Both. So I guess the main stem is in here. And then the branch fell over and rooted in here. So, let's see. Yeah. It's one that rooted in 2 places. Did I just cut it? Could make a bridge. I guess I could plant both pieces just like that. Okay, that's different. Okay, my husband dug up this pear tree that was in the front yard. We've been wanting to move it, and so, well, today he dug it up. Got as much root as he could. But before we plant it back in the ground, it's got a lot of suckers and water sprouts, and it's real congested in the middle, so I'm gonna take my clippers and thin it out a lot. I'm taking off any branches that are crossing each other, rubbing each other, and any of the water sprouts. These lighter ones, taking those out. Oh, goodness. Okay, so that's all that's left. This is the only branch that couldn't be pulled out of the ground. So we'll see if she comes back from that little bit. Now, let's look over here, that pear tree. All right, so this pear tree's been in the ground a couple of weeks now as well. There goes Chloe. I should have thinned it out a little bit more, but it's okay. It's doing well. I kind of want to, we have some T-posts out so we can straighten it up just a little bit. It's a little leaning just a little bit, but it's doing okay. This cool weather's really helped. It still has some green leaves on there. It didn't have many to begin with, so this actually looks pretty good. Just wanted to give you an update on a couple things so I can close up that video. I just left it wide open and just went on into the loofah, and that was, as we know, a totally separate video. So okay, well, now I'm gonna get on to today's filming. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.